Okay, good morning. I'm risking my life for this video today because I'm standing in the middle of the road. Just kidding. We live on a dead-end road and you can see there's no traffic. Hi everyone, welcome back on to the Dogwoods Flower Farm. There's a reason I'm standing in the middle of the road. I wanted to give you kind of an overview of our neighborhood and the front of our property. I never show the front of our yard and I will show you why. So here we go. Okay, so you can see we live on a pretty quiet street. It's tree lined. We love that. Most of the property here is horse property or property for large animals. We do have few neighbors. Actually, we have quite a few neighbors that have cattle. So all of the lots are pretty big. I think we may actually have one of the smallest. We're just under 2 acres, but I want to show you the front of our property and our house. So this is our house. This is where we live. We've been here about 4 years. When we bought this property has actually had several owners, and at one time it was a rental property. It was an investment property for someone. And our property line, actually, that we don't normally park cars on our driveway, or on our lawn. That's one of our employees. But I think probably this big tree here is probably our property line. But let me walk up here and show you. There's a reason why we just haven't done anything with this. Mainly because we spend so much time in the backyard, and we pull into the driveway, we open the garage door, and that's the last we see of the front yard. So you can see, as 2-3 days ago, I was working on the crepe myrtles, and you can see these guys here also need a little love. They need to be trimmed up. They also have the aphid honeydew sap. We're going to be spraying those. So let me come over here and show you this flower bed. And this guy here, you'll see there's nothing growing in the window boxes. I had stuff in there, didn't water them. Very sad about that. We do, even the irises are looking a little sad, and I do try to keep the irises watered. These irises, let me start on this side. I want to get out of the shadow there. So these irises from here to about right about to this second tree, these were my dad's irises. I dug them up we moved from California. I dug them up from his property and brought them here. And my dad has since passed on to be with the Lord, but his irises live on. And then these irises, dad's irises are a dark purple. And then these irises from here to about here belong to Chad's mom. She has also since passed on to be with the Lord, so her irises live on, and they are a nice white iris. And then these here were irises that we dug up from my parents' second property when we moved them out here. They weren't irises that he had actually grown. They were just on the property, and I went ahead and transplanted them anyway. I love iris. They're so nostalgic. I love the smell of them. They are looking a little sad, so I need to give them a little love, a little water. But like I said, we just walk through here and spend most of our time in the backyard. So you can see a lot of weeds are happening. This front flower bed needs a little bit of attention. Both Chad and I own our own businesses. Chad has his own company, and I own a retail shop downtown. We're getting ready for our biggest festival of the year, which happens in July. So he's spending a lot of his time helping me get ready. I'm spending a lot of my extra time getting ready. So having a full-time job and trying to take care of a lot of property, it's posing to be a little bit tough, but trying to work the balance of it, this gardening thing. This whole garden is actually well, not the irises, but the whole back garden is all new for me this year. So I am definitely trying to find a healthy balance. But I also wanted to show you, you can see along here where the edging is, I took these all had some bricks and I took them all out and I wanted to repurpose them, and I'm going to show you where I put those. Sorry, it's really loud. Our air conditioner is going. It's 9 o'clock in the morning and it's already pretty warm. The weatherman says we're looking at about 100 degrees all week. So sorry about that. Okay, and I'm trying to pick my feet up. So I did order a microphone. It should be here today. So hopefully we won't be listening to me clumping when I walk. And yesterday I kept telling you, oh, I gotta pull the glads. Those aren't glads, they're daffodils. When I was watching that in the playback, I was like, oh, you silly, you called it the wrong thing. So anyway, just follow me. It's just gonna take me a second to get there. And coming through here. So these bricks right here are the bricks that were lining that flower bed, and so I repurposed them back here. We have talked about it briefly. I think we're actually going to pull all of these bricks up and do like a almost like a cement curb through the entire perimeter of this. I think if you watched any of the previous videos, I talked about we weren't 100% sure what we were doing back here, but I didn't have enough bricks to finish along here anyway. So those bricks will be coming up, and I'm sure I'll find another use for them. And oh look, let's give one more check-in on this sunflower. Y'all, this is the funniest thing. So this guy is straight up. We just, you know, these over here leaning over. I think we're going to be checking in on this sunflower probably every day because it's so comical. It just keeps growing. The last time he checked, it was at 11 feet. So just having fun with it. So anyway, that's just a little brief history of our front yard and why we do nothing with it. It's right now it's low on our priority list because of the festival coming up. And then after that, I am going to tackle that flower bed and maybe put a little color in it. Last year, I planted 500, Chad and I both planted 500 glorious pink tulips. They were fantastic and just loved having the color. So, you know, I don't know, I'm going to research it again. I got to find something that's really going to be able to withstand the heat and then maybe get some color back up there in that front flower bed. So that's it for today. I have to get ready for work, but I hope y'all have a great day. Thank you for tuning in. Please remember to hit the subscribe button. I keep forgetting to ask people to do that, so it helps me out immensely. Anyway, y'all have a great day.